Good morning, everyone, and welcome to St. Bridget's Spiritualist Church Sunday service for October 3rd. We'll just give another minute for other people to join before we get started. In the meantime, if you'd like to put your good mornings in the chat, I'd love to see them. And if you have anyone that you would like to send healing out today, if you could put their initials into the chat, and we will send special healing out to those. Good morning, Denise. Nice to see you. Good morning, Reverend Richard. Nice to see you. We keep changing how Facebook looks when we have our service on. So now I can't see me talking, so I hope I'm talking and I'm hoping you can hear me. Good morning, Reverend Kim. So we'll go ahead and get started. So again, welcome to our Sunday morning service for St. Bridget's Spiritualist Church on October 3rd, 2021. Crazy how fast this year is going. Right, thanks for the reminder, Richard. So my name is Reverend Bobby Pino, and I welcome you again to our service. And it's really great that we can have this service online. And we keep hoping and praying that we'll be back in physical services soon, but it's not looking good right now for Alberta and the numbers. So until it's safe to do so, we will remain online. And it's a great way for us to reach more people who don't even live in Edmonton. So it's kind of nice that way. So again, I ask you to put initials for those you would like to send special healing to. And put it in the chat. Not their names, please, because we'd like to realize their right to privacy. Goodness. We had a lovely evening with Spirit last night, so I'm a little bit droopy for today. It was a beautiful night. We had quite a number of people show up, and it was a great night of messages and lots of love flowing. So let's get started with our opening prayer. So if you please take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow your mind to drift to that of the divine. Great Spirit, infinite intelligence, thank you for giving this platform to host service, to share the message of spiritualism with others. Please wrap this service in your love and protection. Fill our hearts with the same. Please keep our minds open to all possibilities and allow the knowledge of spiritualism to flow freely. For this we thank you. Amen. Oh, good morning, Clara. All right. And we'll start with we'll say the 7 principles. As spiritualists, we recognize the following principles: a divine source recognized as God, the unity of all life, communication, guidance, and healing from the spirit world, the continuous existence of the spirit, personal responsibility for every thought, word, and action, reward and consequence for all deeds according to God's natural laws. Eternal progress is open to every spirit. And we recognize that the freedom of interpretation of these 7 principles is a personal responsibility. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Vanessa. Nice to see you. And for the healing part of our service, we do a healing prayer, and then we do a little meditation where we send out healing to the world and to those that we love. So we'll start with a prayer. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Amen. So now if you take a moment, please, make yourself comfortable, allowing your body to relax, gently closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, slowly letting it out. Again, taking a slow breath in and gently releasing it, allowing your body to relax further, letting go of any tension or stress, allowing your shoulders to drop, your neck to relax, and your breath to be even and strong. Imagine, if you will, a white light coming down from the heavens, directly from our source, the infinite spirit, the divine. This white light carries the power of love and healing. At this moment, it's directed at you. It surrounds you like a warm hug, cushioning you, warming you. And as it surrounds you, it also begins to fill within you. Imagine the top of your head opening up, and this white light pouring through, filling your mind, your face, carrying down through your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms to the very tips of your fingers. This white light carries with it infinite healing power of the divine. It carries the power to heal, to support, to love. And as it moves through your body, it gathers all that doesn't serve your purpose. It carries it away, leaving behind that light and that love, and allows it to spread throughout your system. Feel it as it picks up the stress or tension, the aches or the pains, and leaves behind the white light of love. Feel it move down further from your shoulders into your torso. Imagine your entire body cavity filled with this white light, surrounding every organ, every tissue. Feel it as it moves further down into your hips, your legs, to every tip of every toe. You're completely surrounded by and filled with this beautiful, loving light. Take a moment to sit in that beautiful power, the beautiful healing that comes from the divine. As you sit in this beautiful light, take it further and imagine your friends and loved ones, all the people you put in the chat, anyone you know who's struggling. See this white light come around them, fill them, bringing healing, love, and light. Picture them basking in this light, knowing that our Creator knows exactly what needs to be done. And have faith that all things are possible. Feel that light expand further, entering the hearts and minds and bodies of all those in your neighborhood, in your city, in the province, in the country. Filling everyone's hearts with love and light, bringing peace, healing, and love to those who may not have it from any other source. Now imagine it filling the hearts of everyone in the world, bringing peace where there was anger, bringing love where there was hate, bringing joy where there was sadness, bringing calm where there was chaos. And slowly bring your attention back to those loved ones, those initials that were in the chat. And once again, see them surrounded by that light. And to that light, add your love and thought, strengthening the power to heal. Now bring your thoughts back to your own space, to that light that surrounds you. This pure heavenly light never really leaves. It continues to be with you, and it only takes your time and thought to recognize that it's there. Now bringing your thought back to your breath, that gentle in and out, that healing breath. And start to become aware once again of the room around you, to my voice, to the service. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you, everyone. It was beautiful. Such love and light sent out to the world. Only through love and light can darkness be challenged. So, as I said, we had our evening with Spirit last night, and at the end there were a few questions, and it was Reverend Richard actually who started talking about one particular attendee's purpose, and that he could see around her the potential for different things, and it was very interesting. And through conversation that after the session was over, people were asking, how do I know? What do I do? And a couple of people said, I'm just feeling very drawn to a particular thing. So I want to talk about that a little bit today. So I follow a group on Facebook called the White Eagle Spiritualist Church. I believe they're from the UK. And I really like a lot of their posts. They're very spiritual in nature and very positive and uplifting. And they always make me think. So I read one not too long ago that said, "Your soul knows the shortest, safest route to your true destiny. Why is your ego behind the wheel?" Because so often we talk about people's egos and how it gets in the way. And ego is not a bad thing. It's part of us. It's who we are. It's how we exist. And we couldn't exist without our egos. But it's often our egos that make us think we have to do something or we have to not do something, when really it's what we're meant to do. So the question always comes, if your soul knows and where to follow the path to our own higher good, how do we know what our soul is saying? How do we know? Well, until a few years ago, I really didn't even know what that meant. I heard people talk about, oh, it's my soul's journey, it's my spiritual destiny, and that kind of thing, but I had no idea what that meant. And I've been doing mediumship for quite a long time. I've been a spiritualist for many years, but I really didn't understand that idea behind my soul's purpose. So when I went to the UK and did a course at the Arthur Findlay College, um, they started talking about this soul purpose and sitting with your soul. And I thought they maybe went a little bit crazy, but you know. uh, but they talked about this, and as we started to talk about it, we started to practice some of the exercises that really get us in touch with our own souls. And I was so intrigued because I was used to sitting in the power. I was used to sitting in the power and having spirit communicate to me and talk to me. But I wasn't used to listening for my own being's desire. And sitting in the power of me was something completely foreign. What kind of power did I have? And at first it was even a little bit unsettling. That idea of, really, am I just supposed to sit there and listen to myself and all the answers will come to me? And what I discovered is that, yeah, they really do. And it's not even that it's always the bright white light moment where you get that ta-da kind of thing. Sometimes it's slowly over time. Sometimes it isn't even meaning that you have to sit with your soul. Sometimes there's things that the universe will just throw to you, and the same things will come up over and over and over again. Suddenly you'll start seeing, maybe say Bridget Spiritualist Church pops up in your feed once in a while. It's like, wow, where did that come from? I didn't even know they existed. And so suddenly you're tuning into that, and then suddenly there's a course, and you think, yeah, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And you think, oh, I don't know about that. And then it pops up again, and you think, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And then all of a sudden somebody else is talking about it, and you're like, hey, I just heard about that. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's something you should do. But sometimes those are just the universe bringing things together and putting those in front of you so you can take advantage of those situations that progress our spiritual development. Sometimes it's as easy as, a friend that keeps talking to you about the same thing and saying, boy, beautiful, I love sitting and talking to you. You're so calm, and your voice just brings peace to my life, and it just makes me feel better all over when I talk to you. It's as simple as that. And then suddenly you'll start seeing courses for a healing, or maybe it's Reiki, or a spiritual healer, or different kinds of things like that. And all of a sudden these things start to snowball, and you think, wow, yeah, maybe this is time. But as that quote said, your soul knows the shortest, the safest, and the easiest way to get to your true destiny. So why not listen to it directly? Why do we need to have these signals from the universe? Why can't we just sit with it? So I'm actually going to do a little practice with you today, if you don't mind. Just where you do, get in touch with your own soul, because it's there for everyone. Everyone has one. And your soul's purpose is set out before you even start on your journey in this earthly existence. So let's take a moment to listen to it. So once again, I'm going to ask you to just sit quietly in your space and allow your body to relax. Taking a nice deep breath in and slowly releasing it. allowing your shoulders to drop, allowing your focus to be on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. As your body relaxes, let your shoulders drop. Allow your jaw to relax. Keep your focus on your breath. At any time you feel distracted, just bring your thoughts back to your breath. Easy in and out. In and out. And many believe the soul is contained at the center of your body, in the region of your solar plexus. It's the source of your gut instinct. As long as you're concentrating on your breath, going in and going out, become aware of that space in the center of your being. Some see it as a light or a flame. Just imagine it burning within you. This tiny little light. In and breathing out. As you focus on this light, it starts to burn a little brighter, a little stronger. With each breath in, it gets brighter. With each breath out, it gets a little bigger, getting brighter and bigger within you. Getting brighter, getting bigger. And just concentrate on this light, this flame. Sit with it, knowing that your breath is supporting you and that this light is you. It's your true self. It knows all. There are no secrets in your soul. You can't hide from the truth there. So take a moment and just sit, focusing on that light, knowing your breath is going in and going out. Sit with that light and hear what it says to you. As you've been drawn to be aware of this light inside you, imagine it once again getting smaller. But know that it will never be as small as it once was, because now you know it's there. So imagine it going back to that center core of you, still burning. Spirit has all the answers. And all you have to do is return your attention to it. Sit quietly and hear what it has to say. It's not separate from you, but a part of you. And once again, draw yourself back to your breath. In and the out. The relaxation of your shoulders, your neck and your jaw. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And slowly, gently becoming aware of the room around you. Moving the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. When I talk about the soul knowing everything, knowing all the answers for you, it's a great tool in your toolbox to just sit quietly with your soul, especially in times of trouble when you have questions, you don't know what you should do or where you should turn. Sitting within your own soul helps with getting your answers. Because you can't hide, you can't put a false face on your soul. It's the true you. It knows everything about you. It knows where you need to be. It knows what you need to do. And it's there to guide you, to provide you with the strength and the knowledge that you need to progress your life to what your spiritual purpose is. So I thank you for sitting in that space, and I hope you found peace within yourself in a moment of quiet within your own soul. Alrighty, so now we'll move on to our announcements. So we talk every week about Bridget's Pantry and the fact that we do have kind of our own mini food bank or support bank for our people, whether they be regular church attendees or not. It's there for everyone. So if you know someone who's struggling, if you know someone who needs some help financially, needs some groceries, that kind of thing, would you please let us know? We are really wanting to reach out and help people as we can. And all you need to do is drop us a line, either on Facebook, you can do an instant message, or via email at info@spiritualistchurch.ca, and we will help. We also greatly accept donations to the Bridget's Pantry. And right now we're doing mostly gift cards just because it's easier than trying to keep a closet full of perishable foods not perishing at this time. So if you would like to donate, again, you can just send an e-transfer to info@spiritualistchurch.ca or St. Bridget's Spiritualistchurch.ca, sorry. And from there, we can make sure it gets to the pantry. We also are very grateful for the free will offerings that we receive as a donation to our church. It goes a long way to supporting keeping the doors open, even though we can't be in them at this moment, but we still have our physical church in place. So we do appreciate any of those free will offerings. Coming up Thursday evenings, Reverend Richard is doing healings once again, 7:30 on Facebook Live. It's a lovely meditation that he does on Thursday evenings. And it isn't something that if you can't make Thursday evenings at 7:30, it's on our Facebook page. You're welcome to come back and listen to it anytime. It's a beautiful thing to do. We have coming up a very special evening with Spirit on November 7th at 12 noon. So it's Sunday. We'll do our usual Sunday service. And then at 12 noon, we have a very special guest, Shelley Ewell. Now, Shelley is a beautiful medium from the UK. She came over and did some courses for us, spirit art courses. And we are so excited to have her come back and do an afternoon with Spirit guess we call it an afternoon rather than an evening with Spirit. It'll be evening for her. Time zones are a little tricky for having her join us. But again, it's November 7th at 12 noon, and the posters will be going out with the details shortly, so you can check our website or Facebook. And we always ask that if you liked our message from today, that you go ahead and like us on Facebook and share any message that you wish with anyone who you think could receive the message well. Our ministers, so Reverend Richard, Reverend Kim, Reverend Jill, and myself, are available to support our people. So if you just need a chat or you would like a reading or a healing, we are doing both of those for very nominal fees. The chats are always free, of course, but you can email us through the website or at info@stbrigidspiritualistchurch.ca. And a little plug for the Spiritualist Church of Canada. Our next virtual church service is on Saturday, October 16th at 10 a.m. You can find the links on the Spiritualist Church of Canada website. And I don't see any more chats in there. So I will go ahead and do our closing prayer. So if you can once again take a moment and close your eyes, take your thoughts to that of divine. Great Spirit, Creator of all, we are so blessed to have you be with us during this time, to allow us a church service where we can still be with our people who we love and miss dearly. Please be with us, keeping us safe, healthy, and happy until we meet again. Amen. Well, thank you everybody for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great Sunday and enjoy this beautiful fall weather we're having. Take care.